pretty perfect right now, so eyes are excellent. And just like your regular dogs and cats, our tigers also receive vaccinations. They actually are susceptible to the same diseases that your own pets are. So they get vaccinated as well, starting at 6 weeks of age. 6 weeks ago, Tomar, our Amur tiger, gave birth to a healthy male cub, and we did his 6-week exam today. So it includes a physical examination, a weight to make sure he's gaining weight, which we're happy to report that he is, and he looks great on physical exam. And then we also started his vaccination series. So just like your dogs and cats at home, our tigers here are susceptible to the same diseases and therefore get the same vaccinations that your own pets do. So we'll do his first round today at 6 weeks of age, and then every 4 weeks of age until he's 4 months of age. And that's just to protect him again from the diseases that are here. But as you saw at 6 weeks of age, he's still pretty stunned. He's not used to a whole bunch of people. He's used to living in the den box with his mom, and he only comes out during his physical exam wait period, which are pretty infrequently at this point. Once he starts to get a little bit older, he'll start to be and act more and more like a tiger. We'll have to, be a lot more careful during our handling, put on the leather gloves, and just be cautious that way. But we're happy to report that he looks fantastic today. Looks very healthy.
What's the relationship between him and Toma right now? Because he's her only cub.
He is her only cub. So a couple of years ago, she did give birth to 3 cubs, which is a more typical number. And so we were, anytime the numbers are decreased like that by only having 1 cub, we pay extra attention. But he looks fantastic. The bond between him and Toma is spot on, everything that it should be. If he cries, she'll just go back into the den box to investigate. She grooms him. He's nursing very well. He's actually starting to nibble a little bit on some solid food, but mostly milk is still his diet of choice.
When will he be on display?
Yeah, that'll probably be in a couple more weeks, and it's hard to give an exact number because what we look for is, can he navigate certain areas safely? What we don't want to do is release him to a really large exhibit and then him get into danger. Now that's probably us just being a little bit cautious because they are wild animals and there's no playpens out in the wild, but definitely for a few more weeks, maybe at the end of next month, something like that, when he's about 12 weeks of age.
Is she coming out at all? Is she leaving the den at all?
She does leave the den. So she leaves the den, she goes into our other bedroom stall, soaks up the sunlight, plays, eats, but then as soon as he cries or she's been out there for a bit too long, she'll head right back in and double check on him. And we also have cameras set up in the den box to constantly monitor him, just to make sure that everything's proceeding the way it should.
And he doesn't have a name yet, right?
He does not have a name yet.
And is he starting to really kind of develop his own little personality at 6
He is. I mean, he's starting to motor around, his eyes are open, he's starting to see, but as you can see in hand, he's still pretty stunned, doesn't really act like a tiger yet, and that'll certainly change within the next couple weeks.
And those eyes were pretty big.
Right. Well, he's not used to being on camera. Not yet.